To do. Let the games begin. The request lines are open. Have fun out there. Have faith in you. Oh, the bus isn't in the songbook yet, huh? All right. Oops, I moved this microphone as a sound experiment, but now it's visible. That's not right. You're supposed to hide. Lay low. I'll just leave it like that for now. All right, let me open the window here. Let some air in. Yeah. This isn't an illness. It's no strange disease. It's just stillness against a maddening breeze that carries those old songs that's bending the trees. But I ain't going. No, I'm hunkered down here on my knees, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin Man. There's signs along the highway, and there's signs along the highway Stay and read between the lines, and you're sure to find your way. God, I love that living, that life. I swore I'd never stray. But I ain't going, no, I'm going to stay. And it's hard, no one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin Man. When you don't know where you're going or how you're getting there, you won't believe the magic that rises right out of thin air. And it's hard to find that in an old rocking chair. I ain't going. I'm a really good stop for those that dare. And it's hard, no one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin Man. It's sitting still, we run through it like we're in a field along a path that we can't see, put there by destiny. Only the fates can see us walking, and where we're going, fates are always smiling, 'cause they know it, that after all, there's time for tears in gardens. There's water in the well, and we will reap the harvest. There'll be stories to tell. Time is at hand, right at the fingertips. The fool reveres the falling sky, gallops by where the Buddha sits and the angels march 3 by 3. So let's make love, baby, you and me. Only the fates can see us walking where we're going. Fates are always smiling, 'cause they know it, that after all, there's time for tears in gardens. There's water in the well, and we will reap the harvest. There'll be stories to tell. and listen well. The truth won't sound like a voice, lies won't ring like a bell, and some stay strong amongst the obese, fulfilling all the prophecies. But only the fates can see us walking where we're going. Fates are always smiling, 'cause they're knowing that after all, there's time for tears in gardens, there's water in the wind, and we will reap the harvest. There'll be stories to tell. Hey, put that one back in my pocket. So my new thing that I realize seems to work pretty good is if I come ready with 3 songs in my pocket, I got my 3, and then you guys are putting, that primes the pump a little bit, let a few requests come in, and then I can just follow the requests from there on out. But having 3 in my pocket is a good move. Don't always have to play those, I guess, but that's my plan. Cristo, what's happening? Starting a new painting tonight, but I'm not ready for the filming. Yeah, that's all right. All in due time, baby steps into it. I'm excited. You're starting a new painting. Go get 'em, Tiger. It's all fire on the western front. Raining east, man, it's coming down. Snow's falling. Oh shoot! I thought I could do it without looking at the list, but I have it here already. So. It's all fire on the western front. Raining east, man, it's coming down. Snow's coming from the north undone. Time to fly south. Time to fly south. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind. If we wanna see spring, we gotta soar over it all. Or none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. All broken glass and rusty nails down here where the ground meets the sky. Watch your step and stay off the trails. Time to fly high. Time to fly high. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind. If we wanna see spring, we gotta soar over it all. Or none of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. they under the bed? Are they in the words you never say? Are they in the world? Are they in your head? Time to fly away. Time to fly away. Hey, where's your wings? We gotta take to the wind. If we wanna see spring, we gotta soar over it all. None of us are gonna make it. None of us are gonna make it through the fall. Ooh, clutch. There you go. All right, you guys are coming up with some good ones. Yeah, those are three I wanted to practice. I was, my three I'm choosing are ones I want to play again because I know need work. It might not be the smartest move. Maybe I should maybe the three I choose should have different criteria. The entertainer in me is doubting myself. Because I just want to play all those again. I did get my nails done, but I felt it grab on that. It made me a little nervous. I'm not sure why that grabbed. I'm going to have to file it down, but Cindy did see me. Emergency appointment today. It's so sweet of her. They're so cool in there. She's like, I've been doing your nails for a really long time. So, yes, we go way back at this point. Oh, let me open the window for you. I closed it again because there wasn't any action yet. There we go. Time to fly away. Look at that. All right, Hardly Here. How does that go? Let's see if I just remember it. Whatever they need it more than I do. Whatever they need, it's not always about you. Whatever they need, they can take it from me if they want to. Whatever they need, I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. It's hard to speak. I'm not stuck in I am traffic. It's hard to speed up. Give me a minute, it's hard to speed. And it's killing the planet, it's hard to speed. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here, baby, till I get back home and things can be the way we whatever they need. They need it more than I do, whatever they need. It's not always about you, whatever they need. They can take it from me if they want to, whatever they need. I'm hardly here. 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 Baby, till I get back home and things can be the way we want, and everyone in that weird world can just move along. Move along, there's nothing to see here. 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 I actually remembered it better than I thought I would. I'm loving your guy. I just gotta say, I'm loving these requests. They're fit. I haven't looked at one of them and been like, oh, that's not really the mood I'm in. I think we're all on the same page. Ah, what did y'all get into last night? Oh, thank you, Steve. I'll take it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm not doing them in any particular order, just the last request I saw. Here you go, Magpie. Into it. I'm going to do all these, except for Can't Go On. I have no idea. That I'm just going to go ahead and add to my to-do list. I feel like there's several versions of that song, too. Like, when I think in my brain, how does that song go? Like, possibilities pop up, which is weird. I'm like, what's that all about? Coffee brown muddy river, dark gray skies, out from under blanket shiver, off yellow sunrise. What's this new day holding? Hope it's a surprise. Wipe the rest out of my eyes. Old Nissan pickup, covered up in frost. That's my chariot of good luck, to die down the highway tossed. Oh, the preacher isn't gambling, the hobo isn't lost. No, the truth is, boss. There's laughter in the back room, guitars falling from tune. How by the next round, full moon, we're taking them old songs and making them new. So I swear, some nights our dreams of light do come shining through. Nice call, nice call. All right, let me see what requests we got here. Now I've forgotten what all I've seen. Oh my goodness, look at all these fun requests. You know, Gypsy Jazz, interestingly enough, does not employ the nails at all. I see here you're asking for Can't Go On, new nail Gypsy Jazz scarf version. That hasn't happened yet. I like that. Or on piano. I like these options. It's on the list. But interestingly enough, the nails are not employed in Gypsy Jazz at all. I had to do a deep dive in all the different kinds of picks there are in the world, and it was fascinating. You wouldn't believe some of the ones I got. It's some of the biggest, thickest picks I never understood before, but now I completely get it. There's stuff like, I mean, you probably can't see my face through the width of that thing. There's guys like this. The Americana, one of my personal favorites. There's this one behemoth I really want you to see, but it looks like it's not in here right now. Gypsy Jazz picks. Gypsy Jazz, I mean, there's so many rules, and it's really fun. I really love rules. But there's like one of the rules is that every time you switch a string, it's always a downstroke that you switch strings on. There's a whole picking technique. You strike through the string and it lands on the string beneath it. It's this whole thing. Back when I got really into it, I was really into it, and I'm slowly getting back into it a little bit. But yeah, it's a whole thing. I do see some action in the disco. Let's get that up on the screen to inspire me. Yes. All right. There's art being made in the disco. Hey, little Poochie. All right, let me and I'm trying to control this, but I'm burning my hand. Let me in there. There's a setting for me to hide my camera. Only show videos. Yes. All right. Man, I want to know the backstory for this little guy. Full screen. There you are. Now people know what I'm talking about. What's your name, little guy? Are you a little guy or a little gal? Hey, buddy. All right, nowhere from here to go. Goodness. Boy, it's been so long since I've played this. I might call it up in the songbook just in case, but I better not need to cheat for nowhere from here to go. For some reason, you know, this doesn't get played at parties a lot. I don't understand what's going on out there. There's nowhere from here to go. Oh, it's his brother's dog. Stella. Hey, Stella. Aw. Ain't she sweet? It's gorgeous. That painting looks done. You're going to keep working on it, aren't you? Look at it. It looks perfect. That's amazing. Well, there's nowhere from here to go. There's no place I feel like staying. Perhaps I've accomplished my goal, but I got no home and it's cold, I ain't playing. I sat by while the burning man burned. Rolled by the houses, it was never my turn. I cracked jokes like eggs on the head of my dog. Now I'm looking for work, held at bay by the fog. We both know that it's all ready. We both know my eyes are a little closed. We both know that I'm just tired and that no one like me has ever froze. I just laid down beside one too many who will never know me at all. And now I leave as lonely as autumn leaves fall. And there's nowhere from here to go that I haven't been a million times, where my flag has not been planted, where I haven't lived a million lives. I even slept when the world wept its soul, and everyone settled in behind their eyes. I was riding on a train burning cold, not prepared at all for my surprise. With my 2 feet, 2 hands and all, I step out onto the sidewalk, stretch a wet finger for the wind, and listen out to hear my call. I've held tight against all the bargain sorrows, and I hollowed out a man for her to fill. Now I'm restless in these deep breaths I borrow from the quiet of these dead rolling hills. We'll save one for the kid from Virginia, and roll one for the ladies at the March of Dimes. Take one last look from my waking, and steal away with my victorious rhymes. I sat down to a game of cards with the 4 winds. I'm telling you, none of them could deal worth a damn. And I was feeling so lucky up till then, but it come round to me and I couldn't even find my hand. Couldn't even find my hand. And there's nowhere from here to go, but poured from my eyes at the speed of light. I swear the ground beneath me is shaking. I'm as still as the stars in the night. November, you're so funny. I bet you won't even recognize me in the spring. No, I bet I'll be there with my honey dripping all over everything. I can't believe how long it's been since I've sung that song. It's amazing. Oh, nice. Cracking jokes like eggs on the head of my dog. That was for you, Stella. That was for you. Protest song. How's that go? I feel like we came up with a new key for that. I wonder if I wrote that down. Let me check the list. Ah, there is a note. There is a note. And I could have left my capo where it sat. It's hard to write a protest song. Sorry. Buttons got me. Yeah, all right, buttons. I admit. It's worth it, though. It's hard to write a protest song. To love your enemies, to know right from wrong, and it's hard to know what to say in such strange company. Who to Jesus pray, while sending children to their graves. He was not a soldier. Jesus saves. Show me where he ever said righteous should be warriors, and the wicked should be dead. Oh, hypocrites, you boil my blood, worshiping warplanes, posing for good, Sunday three-piece suit, commanding on Monday, your guns to shoot, makes you worse by far than any I know. So how do I love thee? How do I go? I sing for my living, I sing for my Lord. I know a song can be a prayer, I know a song can be a sword. So I know how hard it can be to choose. Oh, Mr. President, just looking at you, it's hard to write a protest song, love your enemy, to know right from wrong. And it's hard to know what to say in such strange company. Who to Jesus pray. All right, I did. Oh no, I didn't do all the requests. Saw one I missed. Oh, look, new dog. I didn't see. I missed that switch. Yes. That is not Stella. Thanks for all the low energy requests. Had a pretty big day. Got right up, went and got my nails done. Then we went and finally got to check out the new restaurant in town, Pizza Luca. It was extraordinary. It was a long wait to get in, but that's good, you know, for a new business. And because it was a long wait to get in, we discovered I didn't even know how cool this place was. There's this little theater that was having improv night right next door, and they let us come in and get a drink there while we were waiting to be seated next door. And I was like, oh my, I ended up talking to the owner, like, do you do music? I'd love to do a show here. Maybe the show is going to be in the world. I don't know. That was pretty jazzed, though. Pretty inspired by the scene there and the vibe of the place. It's like, this is so cool. And it's all just right out there. How about that? I'm definitely a little tired. So thanks for not... all your requests are just perfect. It's like, sure, yeah, let's do that. Just proud of us for practicing no matter what. Oh my goodness. You and Percy just invented a whole new instrument. Man, if you get an hourglass on there, I'm going to have to reach out to some people, try to get this made. I'm not used to these new nails. Really, truth be told, I should show you guys a video while I file them down. They're a little long for my liking. I don't even know where my nail file is right now, though. I got one up in my other chair, but I might just make it through this session. A little long. City swept under a carpet of lights. The boys in the band are drained into sight. There's a sigh in the sidewalk as the opens close. One man's garbage is a couple of warm rolls. I feel like a spring flower surprised by the cold. Come on too strong, come on too bold. I chase my own, the tale is told. But don't roll this sad ending, there's so much to go. I'll be a good time gambler, guitar picker, perfect stranger, a lonely trickster. In the storefront windows I walk by myself. I could float down the gutter to the ne'er-do-well. I could go down to the playhouse where the lovers meet, see who sits alone and take a seat. Well, I tell myself we'll flip a coin to choose. Heads you win, tails I lose. Tails I hop the gutter, cause the baby I need, she's down in the well, there to be. Well, I'll be a good time gambler, guitar picker, perfect stranger, a lonely trickster. Butcher girl, how many men leave their mark on the world? Not a them that do, how many deserve to be whining and dining and holding her? Let my love fall flat and seem dumb. I need a reason to go, need a reason to run. I need a song to sing, I need a tune to strum. I face my home in the east as I hold out my thumb. I'll be a good time gambler, guitar picker, perfect stranger, a lonely trickster. I'll be a good time gambler, guitar picker, perfect stranger, a lonely trickster. You know what that song is a good candidate for? I should play that one with Mikey. Ain't that right? I heard you. I heard you. He was screaming at me. He actually wasn't screaming. He was doing that the whole song. I I swear I heard. Could you hear him make that noise? This is the metronome. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this is Mikey the metronome. And I feel like I shouldn't subject you to it right now. I'm not sure how I can tell before I play it that I need to practice it with the metronome. But I maybe could have guessed. Maybe I'll get more savvy about that. But, cities swept under. Should be slower than that. Cities swept under. Carpet of lace. Boys in the band. Drained into sight. Just a hair slower. You can't tell if the cloth I put around it is making it move out of time. I should play it that slow. City swept under, the carpet of lace, boys in the band. Drained into sight, there's a sigh in the sidewalk as the opens close. One man's garbage, there's a couple of warm rolls. I feel like a spring flower, surprised by the cold. Come on too strong, come on too bold. Make it a lot faster. Storefront windows, I walk by myself. I could float down the gutter to the ne'er-do-well. I could go down to the playhouse where the lovers meet, see who sits alone and take a seat. Well, I tell myself, we'll flip a coin to choose. Heads you win, tails I lose. The tails I hop the gutter, 'cause the baby I need, she's down in the well. Man, I'll be a good time gambler, a guitar picker, perfect stranger, a lonely trickster. It's a lot of work. That one needs a lot of practice. It's so funny. See, that's a great example. That's one of my oldest songs. That's a very old song. Over 20 years ago, I wrote that, but I never practiced it. That's the thing that's fascinating about this whole daily practice process for me, especially personally, because I never practiced. I never practiced my songs. I was always just excited about writing the next one. Oops, sorry about the reverb. I was just always off and writing the next one. I never, ever, the only reason some songs got practice is because I played them more than others. So if I played them at a lot of shows, they've had a little bit more practice. But there's a lot of songs like Butcher Girl, one of my favorite songs I ever wrote. it has music, it has sort of a way that it goes, but I never ever practiced it. So I would get to these gigs and I'd be like, oh, Butcher Girl would be really nice. And then I would be playing it, and I'd get to like the harmonica part, and I'd be like, why are you winging this every time? I'm winging it. I sort of have ideas, but I'm just winging it every time. Every now and again, I get really lucky and be like, whoa, that was nice. How'd you do that? No idea. I will never be able to do it again because I was winging it. It's just sort of, it was always improv, loosely based on the form from when I originally wrote it, but never rehearsed, never practiced, never polished. And so that's a lot of what these daily practices are up to. It's the first time these songs have gotten any of that kind of love. And if I just, so keep asking for Butcher Girl, because we need to play that like 100 more times to really nail it down. I'll practice it to the metronome when we're not live on the air, because I know that can get a little tedious after too long. But it is fascinating, the impact that can have in terms of polishing a song and teaching you exactly what you should be doing and putting the ground under its feet. Great request. Thank you. All right. Any come in while my eyes were shut? Wandering Aengus. We played that in a different key the last time I played it. And it was real nice. But I did not write down what it was. Gosh. To the hazelwood, 'cause a fire was in my head. I couldn't peel a hazel wand and tied a berry to a thread. And when white moths were on the wing and moth-like stars were flickering out, I dropped the berry in a stream and caught a little silver trout. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Swear when I had laid it on the floor and went to blow the fire aflame, I heard something rustling on the floor, and someone called me by my name. It had become a glimmering girl with apple blossom in her hair. They called me by my name and ran brightening air. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Swear Kiss her lips, take her hand, and walk among long dappled grass, and pluck till time and times are done the silver apples of the moon, the golden apples of the sun. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, aye. Swear. That was definitely not the right key. I love the key we sang it in Sponge. That's why I got to write all this stuff down. It should just be known, not such a mystery. It's also why I wish I had 20 of me, so I would have time stamped every show that I've done. I could just search for it really quick on YouTube and go right to that version. Oh my goodness. God, even on a low-key night, that time moves awful fast, doesn't it? That's a little ridiculous. What's up with that? Don't tell anything in the sky I'm down. Here I'll hide beneath the trees, down by the water, but don't tell the waves. I don't want them to know I can see. Big lights, they're hardly worth knowing. You can't touch them, it just hurts to see them shine. The big lights, they've always been glowing, just messing with the people's minds. I'm a guitar, I'm a daydream, baby, on the end of a fishing pole, trading places with the cattails and the June bugs, where everyone knows. Everyone knows. The big lights, they're hardly worth knowing. You can't touch them, it just hurts to see them shine. The big lights, they've always been glowing, just messing with the people's minds. Passover morning, and the coals are still glowing. I'm still in a bit of a haze. And there they go, I wonder where they're going these days. him, it just hurts to see him shine. The big lights, they've always been glowing, just messing with the people's mind. Oh my goodness, we did it. That's crazy. I feel like I haven't even gotten warmed up yet. I am not warmed up. All right, it's leaving song time. It's so hard to see the names on the OBS chats. I can see the chats. All right, let's see. Leaving song. How are we getting out of here? Oh, thank you, Banducci. Thank you, sweet little doggy. You're really coming to life there. Look at that. Did you finish the other one? All right, let's see here. What's the leaving song? Any requests I missed, or did I? Look at that. Out of My Mind. That sounds like a perfect leaving song. Abe, good call. Good call. Let's do that. Yeah. Thank you, Stella. Stella! So hard not to do that. Wind blow away my woes, you know it might take... Oh, wait. Aha. Caught it. It's one of my favorite things about this song is that G sharp that I forget. I did the whole last time I played this song, I didn't do it. I just played it straight, went to F or something. Not this time. Daily practice. Wind blow away my woes, you know it might take a hurricane. Rain wash away my sins, you know it might take 40 days. Sunset on all this, you might have to try 1,000 times, but I'm gonna keep on going. Out of my mind. Run, river, run. You know I'm coming with you. Even though my mind is convinced it still has a few things to do. Don't forget me around the bend, and I'll see you out in the tide. I'm gonna keep on going. Out of my mind. Into the sunny weather. Across the great divide. Birds of a feather, we're gonna fly, we're gonna go together. Man alive, you're a lot like me. How many nights we spent drinking shine, talking philosophically. Well, you keep up the good work, and I'll try to keep up with mine. I'm gonna keep on going. But on the hilltop, eyes on the horizon, all I can say is here I come. Whether it's through meditation or a roll of the dice, keep on going, ooh yeah. Out of my mind, into the sunny weather, across the great divide, birds of a feather, we're gonna fly. Together, oh yeah, right. Out of my mind. I made it. I just saw a new name hop into disco. I'm very intrigued. I'm curious. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me for that session. Warning you, I probably won't leave this one up on YouTube. I felt very low energy, but I feel grateful to you all and glad I did it. Baby steps. Baby steps. I was definitely going to delete it until I did that cool little thing on harmonica. I'll download it first, so I got it from my own record, so I can listen to that one little, there's like one little 3 seconds there on harmonica that I'm very intrigued by. Banducci, someone hopped into the disco. Did they do anything? Was that something? Oh my gosh, congratulations. We've received 100 messages. God, we're crushing it. You didn't see anything either? You saw it? Did you see that new name pop in for a second? It's pretty exciting. Good night.